Alpha Academy versus KO and Johnny Gargano. Not a
Man,
bad match. Not a bad match at all,
man,
man. I mean, Otis showed out. I mean, Gable is just, dude. Gable is so. You know
bro,
what? He's been he.
they hit their stride as a tag team.
They not only hit their stride, but they've hit their stride as a character. Like
Yeah,
Gable has it definitely. He is definitely a
yeah,
he is on TV almost. He's on Raw and SmackDown. Like
yeah,
Gable's on both shows. Him and Otis, it's like it works, man. And I want them to get some more gold around their waist eventually. But I think what I'm going to what I'm going to be okay with is that you know th- th- it, I'm okay with where they're at. I like Gable. It's like shush, please, and then the phone call after. We're gonna talk about the phone call after, but
yeah.
it's just like the whole shush, please, and then thank you. It's just like I'm like, why do I like this? Why is this? But then I know how good he is. What's going on, Kimberly? How are you, Mama?
Hey Kim, what's
Uh,
up, love?
but I know how good Gable is in the ring, and he
Yeah.
showed me that tonight. And the dude is just awesome, man. I really wish they'd have used him for the Kurt Angle son angle
Oh
instead of
my
Jason
god,
Jordan.
yeah,
My
yeah,
God, dude, I
yeah.
think that could have been
And he
so much.
acts just like Kurt. Like
But
when you think about
it would have made more sense. I'm sorry, it just made more sense, man. I get y'all want to play on the Kurt likes black women. Okay, that's cool. Kurt likes black women, but come on, man. Gable was the
Gable
perfect
made
choice.
sense. Yeah.
I kind of wish they'd really went with him, but it's all right. My man is finding his stride
Can
now.
you imagine like Chad Gable and Kurt Angle? Like, you know, you remember Kurt came out with like the little ukulele or whatever, the little tiny cowboy hat.
Hell yeah.
You got Chad
Hell
Gable looking
yeah.
about the
Yes.
sexy Chad. Dun,
Yes.
dun,
I can
dun,
see
dun.
all of that. I can see all of that because Chad Gable is doing what Kurt Angle was doing at that time. He was being
Yeah,
that funny. That's what he was
yeah,
doing. So it's like it would have worked. Like it definitely would have worked. And if this does lead him eventually moving on
yeah,
and eventually doing something, it then cool. A little down the line, man, give that man an opportunity. Let him have a bit of a serious run, and I'm pretty sure he could do what he does. But yo man, man, Alpha Academy, man, I'm on board with him, man. It's almost kind of like the acclaim effect. It's like I knew
yeah.
what it was, so I didn't really accept it as much. But the more I
uh,
started watching it, the more I started getting. But I like what they do in the ring. Like it's like I never refuse what Gable and Otis do in the ring because
yeah.
it's pretty damn good. But it was always the characters. You never really took them serious. But it is what it is, man.
Hey, speaking of
We can talk about all that, man.
speaking of
But
the
I
claim,
like I'm glad the people agree with me and they seeing what I'm seeing.
speaking of the acclaimed and like Alpha Academy, can you imagine Max Caster coming out, breaking out a rap, and then in the middle of his rap, you got Chad Gable coming out, a shoes, please.
Shoes, please. Thank you. Hell yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh my god, man, that'd be kind of awesome. All right,
uh,
man. AJ Styles, he's walking in the back. He's getting ready for his
yeah,
match with Sami Zayn. Finn Balor offers another hand of support from Judgment Day. He doesn't take it. Then of course, man, we got the Alpha promo. He's talking to Theory in the back, and then Theory gets a phone call, and then Gable gets the
I'm not
Gable
gonna lie,
gets
this
the
is
phone
funny as
call
hell.
from Brian. And this is what made me like Gable even more because he was like a shush please. He was all a no thank you. I'm like, yo, my man don't want that work. He ain't trying to see Brian next week. Not in his hometown where Brian say, yo, hey man, you know what? I'm glad it's in your hometown because they ain't got to ship your body for the funeral. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm digging this. This works. I'm liking this. I don't know why. It was stupid, but it was funny.
Yeah,
You had Theory and Otis. You know he's gearing up to face Johnny Gargano next week, and he's pumped. But yet Chad Gable still standing there in denial. It's like, yeah, man. That just it's like, damn, man. This boy Chad is on fire, man. He
yeah.
he's on fire. He is on fire. I really do hope. Um, he needs some singles gold around his waist, man. Give him a United States championship. I mean, I think that would be, to be honest, for him being who he is, that would be the perfect title to put on him. Uh, you can do the tag team thing again if you want to or whatever. But man, my Chad Gable needs some singles gold
Yeah.
around his waist, man. And they need to do it quickly. Okay,